I am here. It is I. I have arrived. Oh, I am here to play Halo. Of course. Right. Let's double check everything. Right. I think I'm ready. It's time for Halo. Um, Hang on. Steam. Open. Alright. There we go. Yeah, there's a version of the Master Chief Collection where it's like anti-cheat. No, anti-cheat's disabled, and you can like add all your mods and whatnot, which is cool if you want to. I don't know, add whichever mods you want. Right. Hello, Shug. Welcome back. Um, no, it was just it gives you the option. So when you boot up the game, it gives you the option to launch the game with anti-cheats disabled, and obviously you can add your mods then if you fancy playing with mods. It disables multiplayer though, obviously, because you don't want to put the mods into multiplayer. Right, that should be displaying. Yes. Where did we put the camera? Oh, I put it right underneath. I think it was there. It's about there. There we go. Oh, I don't look at the 1, 2, oh, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is the sixth mission. This is the sixth one.
When you locate Captain Keyes, radio in, and I'll come pick you up.
Okay. So basically, as a recap, we found the map which told us where the control room was. However, Keyes seems to have gone missing again, which isn't good. Not good at all. So we gotta go find him and save him. All right. Here we go. Who? That just exploded.
I will send this message to repeat at intervals. Dropship Victor 933 clear.
Wait, let's see what he says again. Wait, speak. I demand. Never mind.
Dropship Victor 933 pillar or bottom. Assistance. We are under attack by some new kind of tough isn't covenant. Captain Keyes has been captured by hostiles. Dug in at a large structure in a swamp. Can hold out. Please.
If you could make that out, it just said we've been attacked by a hostile that isn't the Covenant. Not good. And we're about to find out what that is. Well, in a bit. That jumped me then. Wait, how's that shooting so fast? think his friend just shot his friend then. Damn. I really like this area, like this mission. Well, actually, yeah. Overall, this mission's really cool. It's not as long as the one we did yesterday, which took us like 2 hours straight. Actually, yeah, it was about 2 hours. But this one, I really like this one. I think it's because of the mystery as well. Like, what's this enemy? What's this thing that isn't the Covenant? I don't actually. I forgot where we're meant to go, you know. Ah, that's where we're meant to go. Ah, my aim. All these bullets just coming out of nowhere. Ah, there you go. Okay. Right. I'm in my wire. Here we go. So this is apparently where Keyes has gone down. So we better check out the area. There we go. Oh, the might. Oh no, I don't think there's any weapons to pick up. To be fair, we're good on ammo, except for the pistol. The pistol's good. Well, I use the pistol on them because really you want to be aiming. Well, what I was trying to aim for were headshots and like little gaps in the shield. The assault rifle's not really good against that, unless you're like trying to like burst fire it a bit. But even then, it's not. The pistol. That's why you give them the pistol. It's good against the grunts. And the grenade's good against them. What's glitching? What's glitching? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's... The pistol got stuck. Was that loud? Because I have my volume down and that was like... that was slightly deafening me. Right. Oh, we got literally. Whoa, 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 whoa! There's no, yeah. I have my volume down, and that was definitely me slightly. Go on. One more bullet. Whoa! Whoa! Well, let's try and pick up their gun, because I don't think we can disable their shields with this. Oh, that killed him. Yeah, it's like the Covenant's weapons. Like, if you use it against them, it seems they're vulnerable against their own weapons. To be fair, actually, well, it works either way. Humans are vulnerable against their own weapons. Okay. The human race has nukes. The Covenant have glass. Right. What's this? Oh, it's just locked door. Okay. Let's swap this gun for. You can't. There's no ammo for the Covenant weapons. It's just like you pick. When you use up the gun, it's dead. I imagine the Covenant charge their weapons. Well, otherwise they have a massive garbage bin of just guns. Yeah, this is a way better job. That was close. We nearly lost those shields. Okay. Well, we didn't do this. So something did. I just realized that. We didn't come this way, did we? No, no, we didn't. Wait, is that the ammo for that? Oh no. Oh, that is technically the ammo, but you can't pick it up. Okay, this way.
Stay back! Stay back! You're not turning me into one of those things! I'll blow your brains out! Get away from me! Ah! Ah! Don't touch me, you freaks! I won't be like you. I'll die first! Find your own hiding place. The monsters are everywhere! Play dead. That's what I did. Play dead. They took my ones. Oh God, I can still hear them. Monsters! Ah! 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 Just leave me alone! Sarge, Mendoza, Vicente. Oh God, the things took them.
Whatever this thing is, it sure scares people.
Gone. Get it? Gone. They won't get me.
I think when I last
God,
played this,
don't want
I
it.
shot him.
Please, no. Man, no.
Like, I put him out of his misery last time. But, we'll leave him there. There seems to be some sort of like chamber, which it's broke open. That's not good. Whatever was in there, something's got out. this way. There we go. Alright. Can you deactivate it? Oh no, it just stays up. Oh yeah, you can deactivate it. Okay. Here we are. Rest of his life, yeah, well, I think you would after what, yeah. You'll see. See, I don't know whether you know what this is. It's quite. It's like, it's it's a known thing in Halo, and a lot, even people who don't play Halo know what this is. But yeah, you'll see in a sec. The soundtrack.
Why do we always have to listen to this old stuff, Sarge?
Watch your mouth, son. This stuff is your history. It should remind you grunts what we're fighting to protect.
Hey, if the Covenant want to wipe out this particular part of my history, that's fine by me.
Yeah, better it than us.
You ask them real nice next time you see them, Vicente. I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige.
LZ looks clear. I'm bringing us down.
Go, go, go! Stay close, Jenkins. Mendoza, move it up! Wait here for the captain and his squad, then get your ass inside.
Sir!
Okay, let's move!
Yeah. It is.
Which is weird, right? I mean, look at it.
He's everywhere.
Something scrambled the insides.
What's that? Plasma scoring?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was an accident, you know, friendly fire or something?
What do we have, Sergeant?
Looks like a Covenant patrol. Badass elite units. All KIA.
Real pretty. Friend of yours?
Nah, we just met.
Right, well, let's get this door open.
I'll try, sir. But it looks like these Covenant worked pretty hard to lock it down.
Just do it, son.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like I said, he's a weird. You'll see. He's one of those characters that. Yeah, hang on.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Boy, you always got a bad feeling about
Captain,
something.
Sarge, can you hear me?
What's going on, soldier?
We've got contact. Lots of them. But they're not Covenant. They're just staring through us. What the? Oh, no!
Corporal, do you copy? Over. Mendoza, get your ass back up to second squad's position and find out what the hell is going on.
But-
I don't have time for your lip, soldier. I gave you an order.
Sarge! Listen!
What is that?
Where's that coming from,
Everywhere.
Mendoza?
I don't... There! Mira! Hold still! Hold still!
Let him have it.
Sergeant, we're surrounded.
God damn it, Jenkins! Fire your weapon!
There are too many,
Don't
Sarge!
even think about it, Marine.
Oh, this is local!
Get back here, Marine. That's an order.
Jenkins!
Yeah. That was the introduction of the new thing. Hang on, before. So the thing is with that character, he's known as Sergeant in Halo 1. I think when you see him in a cutscene, that's canon. When you just see him like fighting, like getting hurt and dying and then magically respawning later on, that isn't canon. Yeah, because like for example in that first cutscene at the beginning, that's canon because he's the sergeant. He's like telling his soldiers what to do, and then like then he's there with keys telling commanding what those soldiers should do. But yeah, he's one of those characters where I think they just reused the model as just a normal soldier when you're fighting with Master Chief. Because obviously when we was in that like snowy area, he would have been here, but he was with us. It's one of them. So whenever you see him in a cutscene, consider that canon. Yeah. And here we go. The Flood is the chapter name. No bodies left. Here it is. Oh, crap. You know, these are very similar to, now that I think of it, they're very similar to head crabs. Just there's a lot more of them. Head crabs don't. Oh, hang on. You'll see what I mean by the light head crabs. Oh, so basically, this is the Flood, and as you can see, hang on, they can like take over a host. They're a lot weaker as well. But when there's a lot of them, they'll murder you. Our mission is literally escape. Right, let's go. Whoa! It's basically a, well, just the zombies, aren't they? And that can jump really high. It's got no arms. Can you even attack? Oh, I don't think it can. That's cool. Oh, so like, just like how a head crab can like take over as a host, the flood, if one of them attacks, if one of them like, they can take living things as hosts basically. And these are the elites that have been taken over. Oh, that's the first time you see the elite's face, I think. Normally they're wearing like a mask covering it up, and that's basically what their head looks like. I'm sure we've got to go this way. Yeah, so basically we've got to escape. We've got to run away from the flood. They just flew straight into me. You know, I can't remember. I think so. I can't remember if you actually fight Marines, like infected Marines. We'll see anyway. We'll see. We'll refresh my mind if we do. But definitely, the Covenant basically get infected. You'll see the extent of how powerful the Flood can get. Oh crap, we got no like weapons. Well, no, we're running out of bullets and this assault rifle. It's fine. You. Explode. Oh crap. The assault rifle's the best weapon, but we are... Not now. Which way do we... We came in that way. Oh, we meant to go up to that. Wait, how did you... We gotta go across the bridge again, haven't we? Oh, did I go for the wrong door? I think I might have gone for the wrong door. Did I? Oh no. There is a way out. I think. Go for this door. You know, I think I remember getting stuck at this exact moment every time I play. Because there's no... How did you get back up? Oh, is that ammo? Oh no. Is that a dead marine? Ammo? No? Yes? Oh wait, do I have to use... No, I don't think I have to do this. No. This door's locked. I must have gone the wrong way. I've got to get up there, I think. Through there. Wait, oh god. I'm gonna go back to the big... Back to where he was. Oh, it's because I fell down, isn't it? Oh, wait, I think I was meant to go across the bridge. That's why. Oh. No, I'm not. Because I went in that way, didn't I? Oh, when you realise you don't need the bridge and you can just... Oh wait, I gotta get there, I think. Is that even possible? Hang on. Oh wait, maybe it is. Hang on. Or not. We've been through that door. It just leads to a dead end. Master Chief. See, I don't... See, you can... Earlier you can fall down. But it seems that the only way you can get back up there is by not falling down. There's got to be a way back up. I think. Oh! Here it is. Or not. Oh yeah, there we go. We got it. That took me a while. Now which way? I am meant to be escaping here before they all come after me. Ah, here's the introduction, this bad boy. The most ideal. Yeah, I think the assault rifle and shotgun are like the best. The best for this. I wonder what this is for. Well, let's go. This goes up. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Oh wait, no, it goes. Oh, I think it's because it's because you because the door got blown off. I don't think you had to find an alternative route, perhaps. Oh yeah, and some of them can shoot. Some of them still have the ability to like shoot, while some just wave their hands on them. Yeah, you can. We do eventually face Marines. I forgot all about. I forgot about that. There's one. Oh, you see his bone. What did the flood look like? Look at. I think the atmosphere is a lot more scary in the old way. Like, it's like pitch black. You have to use like your flashlight here. Oh yeah, like you have to use like your flashlight. It's pitch black. It definitely has like a scarier tone. But we'll go back to normal. Textures. Well, yeah, it seems really. Well, you can kind of see that, can't you? Whoa! They sure can jump. I don't think it's possible to make it across that bridge, no. My calculations are correct. Oh no, it was off. Yeah. I think it do. I think with some of the darker areas, it does. It remove like it makes it gives it more that fear, I suppose. But yeah, it doesn't. There's not many. It does seem like textures are missing in some areas, or maybe they're. Well, I wouldn't say they're trying to like use less resources, but what's making that noise? Oh, it's you. Oh, I didn't mean to press that one. There's a better. Okay, now that actually looks like a zombie. Well, that does as well, but. We can see him better in the light now. Oh! I missed. We'll go this way. I'll come back for you. Whoa! When they jump into you, they explode. And that's just like a way to keep it like where Master Chief can't like suddenly get infected for no reason. Yeah, well, yeah, because like you can. I mean, the textures on the greatest. I think the only thing where the textures are okay, like some of the models. Other than that, it's a lot. Look at, there's a lot more detail. go back. Let's try and find a way up. Oh, we ran out of ammo for that. This is not the best time to run out of ammo. So we gotta make the bullets count. Whoa! The one time. Well, he's got our ammo. Memory in. It's a shame. Well, to be fair, like even though, like yeah, it does. It does remove the fun, I suppose. Still. Whoa. Oh crap. Oh. I wanna get your armor. It's larger. Right. Yeah, they. Oh. It's interesting to see it like this, because I've never. I don't know Halo like this. A lot of people knew Halo, like they played it as this. I mostly played it as this. Did I pick up his ammo that he dropped? I think so. There are, oh Jesus, 400. Well, that was worth it. Just went from like no ammo to 400. That's enough to get us through. Enough to get through the flood. Okay, this way. That was a waste. You could probably let the singles hit you. They only do a bit of damage. If we hang on. If they can hit me. Yeah, barely any damage. It's when there's a load of them and they hit you. That's when it does a lot of damage. Oh, we was underneath here earlier. That's why we could hear them. I wondered where the sound was coming from. The snarks. Wait, what are the snarks? Was I just calling whatever that is a different name? This way? Oh. That's the way to go. We tried to... Do I drop down? We came in this way, didn't we? Yeah, so we gotta drop down. Yeah. Got it. So if they didn't hit you? Oh, yeah, I remember. You could get that gun, couldn't you? That you can pick up. And it shoots them out. I forgot about them. It's because they weren't in Half-Life 2, I don't think. There's one in Alex's hideout. Oh, what? Oh, at the beginning. Is it in like a jar? Is it in a jar? I think. I'm trying to remember that beginning bit. Yeah, I think I can remember that. Whoa! There we go. Whoa! It's a dead end. Oh. I think that's where... We came in that way. I think. All the rooms look exactly the same. Oh no. So it's hard to like, sometimes I can get lost. Gotta climb up this bit here. This way. Yeah, when there's enemies, that's when you know you make, because they're new, aren't they? I think one explanation to why it is so like it replicates is that, well, it's just how it was all built, how the Forerunners built it. It was like the same structure, I suppose. But also probably to save storage and use the same resources up. I don't think we meant to... Does this open? Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're inside my shotgun. Boom. 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 A lot of these like Forerunner structures, they all have the same like design. Yeah. Right, now we're going up. Yeah.
This is Echo 419. Chief, is that you? I lost your signal when you disappeared inside the structure. What's going on down there? I'm tracking movement all over the place.
Sir, thank God you're here. We've been lost out here for hours. After we lost contact with the rest of the mission, we headed for the RV point, and then these things, they ambushed us. We got to get out of here.
There's a large tower a few hundred meters from your current position.
See, that's
foliage canopy and I can move in and pick you up.
that's the sergeant, but isn't the sergeant, as you can see. Because Because obviously the actual sergeant is with Keys, not... Oh. Men, you're under my command now. We are going... Wait, where are we going? We've got a rendezvous with the plane. The Pelican. Wherever it is.
We've got contact. Let's do it! Somebody lay that on me!
Horrible. Stay down this time.
Get for you! Aye! Get on me! Get this next time!
Where's everyone gone? I think there's like 20 of them. Schrodinger's sergeant. He's alive and both dead. Right. Oh, this is where they went. Okay. No, don't. It's chaos! They can infect. If a marine gets infected, they will instantly turn. I think that's why all them behind us. Turned. Uh-oh. Well, he just straight up died. Okay, I think this is where it's meant to be. What is this? It's like a fortress or something. Look who it is. Resource. Yeah. Still did a good job.
Greetings. I am the monitor of Installation 04. I am 343 Guilty Spark. Someone has released the flood. My function is to prevent it from leaving this installation, but I require your assistance. Come, this way.
Chief, I've lost
So-
your signal. Where'd you go? Chief! Chief!
That's Wheatley. Right. So yeah, he needs our help. We need to make sure the flood doesn't get off the Halo. Oh, that's what that was. Oh, I know it wasn't. Wait. Was it that thing from the one of the cutscenes? I don't know.
We must collect the index before we can activate the installation.
Oh no, it's not. We've got it's the index, I believe, is the name. Wait, did he say? Oh yeah, they exploded. Maybe, yeah. It's still like, yeah. It's still a masterpiece. That's a cool feature. In the old models, they were like flashing green. They don't do that anymore. Oh wait, I forgot that they just keep spawning. You have to keep moving. More and more just keep spawning out like the things.
We are near the index chamber. Follow me.
Whoa. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because that technically lit up the room a bit, didn't it? In the original, you had to use the flashlight a lot more, as you can see. Like just to see, you had to use the flashlight. Oh crap. Well, big F. What they're doing, like they knock my shields down and then I've got to, and then they hit me again and I die, so I've got to be careful though. There's a lot of them as well. Yeah, it helped, well yeah, it helped make light things up, wouldn't it? I wouldn't have thought of it. Using the flashlight now though is like, it's pretty, you don't really use it anymore. You could turn it on. Help me out a bit. 343. Whoa. The pistol's not a good weapon against it. I want to try and find that shotgun. One of them had a shotgun, I think. If I can... There it is. Oh, I missed. Got it. Yeah. You okay? Yeah, I think so. Right. Wait, me... What, me in game or in real life? Yeah, my nose is a bit... Well, I don't know. Stuffy. I'm coming for you, 343. Ah! You see, it's good that they have our weapons because we can just we can reload. But there you go. Yeah, they're like, well, you can use them as grenades, can't you? Oh! Oh, well, at least the ammo's back up. We need shotgun ammo, though. Oh, good. Oh, what? You can kind of dodge the smaller ones if you're good enough.
I will go access the override to open it.
We still alive. Yes, I'm pro.
Please follow closely. This portal is the first of 10.
Yeah, these are all Marines. Yeah, these are all Marines. Well, no, well, if they're carrying like a UNSC, like a human weapon, yeah, it was a Marine.
Puzzling. You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood, despite the protocol.
Oops. Oops.
This is not the correct direction. If you do not follow me, you may become lost.
Wait, did I go the wrong? Huh?
Puzzling. You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood, despite the protocol.
Don't fall down there.
The flood must not escape the instruction. We will soon fall.
Being good enough, and I'll die.
You can see how the body is transformed by the genetic instruction.
Didn't see that.
Then produces spores that can pass the blood to
360.
It is insidious and elegant, as long as its hosts remain.
We got an itchy nose, that's what it is. Boom. No. I need to pick up ammo. Also that. There we go, nice. Why have I got plasma rounds? Oh, I thought it said picks up plasma rounds. I haven't got any plasma weapons. Whoa.
We must continue. This installation's research facilities are most impressive. Perhaps to see them make
Boom. Keep moving.
these at least a class 12 combat skill. We must continue. This installation's research facilities are most impressive. Perhaps you will have time to see them later.
Watch out, we need to watch out for the explosions. You know, I think in the original, I don't know if there was a, I don't know if they could have so many enemies as well in one like area. So I think it's definitely enhanced. You know, I think maybe the reason why the textures are low is because they want to make sure they could allow a high amount of the flood. So they had to like limit the textures.
These systems will supplement your combat system.
Also, these bots that the Forerunners made, they use lasers. And they use lasers because lasers are good against the flood.
Plasma conduit breach in section 554 has disrupted power flow to a route its maintenance.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, you know when I sniff my nose, how loud is that? Is all you hear is just me going... Okay, come on, Sentinels. Wait, what are they? They're called... I can't remember what they were called. Sentinels? No, then that's something else. Quite loud.
Failure in a drone control subsystem. I must reset the backup unit. Please continue on. I will rejoin you when I complete.
They're in the game, Jesus! I apologize. Sentinels. Oh, that's it. I don't know if they're called that though. I can't remember the actual term for them. I think it might be the Sentinels. However, I fear that's something else completely, which is later on. I don't know. I can't remember. Whoa! I just got shotgun. Yeah, I think it might be Sentinels. Yeah. That's the first thing that came to my head. However, I'm worried that that's like something else is called that. So just in case, don't Google it. Go. Oh. I'm correct. Okay. That's good. The Sentinels. Well, these are the Sentinels that they were made to fight. So you know how you make a virus, and then you have a lab that makes an antivirus, like I mean a vaccine, antivirus software, RS. It's like that. Oh. I got eaten. You know in Resident Evil how they made the virus, then they wanted to make a vaccine? Well, the Forerunners, this Halo ring, they created the Flood, and to stop the Flood, they made these Sentinels, which has a weapon that's good against them. This is a hard point. This is hard. There's so many. Fight off the virus. Well, you get what I mean. You get you get the idea. The Sentinels were made to fight against the Flood. Did it? Ooh. Antibodies. Okay, well, Sentinels are antibodies. And they fight off the flood. If in the if it was to escape, and it did, well, it didn't escape. It was let out. The Covenant kind of like got a bit too deep, and they kind of laid out, which is not good.
The Sentinels can use their weapons to manage the flood only for a short time. Speed is of the essence.
Make the flood. That's a good question. Don't. I think the answer to that might reveal. I don't. It's on the top of my head. It's on the top of my head, and yeah, kind of. Holy. Yeah. But it kind of went too far, I think. There's a lot of... The flood goes really deep. It goes even deeper in the books. I think there's a book called The Flood, which is a prequel to this. I think, or sequel? I don't know. I haven't actually read that one.
Please wait here.
I think if you go too far into like the flood, it reveals things in the future. The armed weapon. Right, hang on. Wait, explain. And be careful because you could spoil yourself. Were they a failed experiment? Because that's also something in my head. So either that they were made as a weapon, or they were a failed. It was an experiment gone wrong. Great. They are the enemies of the Forerunners who became corrupted by other members. The Flood are enemies of the Forerunners, yeah, who became corrupted by other members. Oh wait, the Forerunners became corrupted. Okay, yeah. Which became dust. I think a lot of the Flood is might be explained in the book. I think. Yeah. So this talks about... I don't know how much you've read, but it does talk about something. It's a lot to read here. Yeah, so, wait. I didn't actually know this. Something maybe. Right. Well, there was a war against. There was a war. There was the Forerunner War, which I believe is which was against the Flood. What I didn't know is that it started from a powder, which then obviously eventually was it not evolved. It kind of like infected people, I suppose. But I think this is spoke about. Some of this rings bells. There's a lot here. I didn't know there was this much to them. So, I think from what I remember, the flood kind of like it got to a point where it got super dangerous, and it had to be stopped. And I believe the Forerunners built these weapons and all this like technology to. Okay, it's come back to me. Right, hang on. It's all coming back to me now. Okay, hey, I know exactly what the Halo rings are for, and I think you can kind of gather as well. Yeah. The thing with the powder, I didn't know about that. The thing with the powder, I didn't know that. I didn't know that it started from that. Do you want me to tell you what the rings were for, or do you want me to? Okay, right. It's coming to me. It gets explained later on, but if you really want me to tell you, it's like I can do. Right, and by later on, I mean I think later games. Right. Forerunner Flood War. Right, it was a massive. I think by 10,000 years. Was it a 10,000 year war, or was it 10,000 years ago? Let me double check that. Yeah, okay, 10,000 years before 10,000. And I didn't know anything about the powder. I didn't know how the flood formed. But this flood eventually got to a point where it was uncontrollable. It was infecting everything in its path. It was taking over planets. For the Forerunner were losing the war. They were losing this battle. And but this is like, because obviously this is 10,000 years ago. It's like yeah, it's set, a long time ago. Yeah, the Forerunners, by the way, ancient human civilization. They pretty much were like humans. They do look different. You later on in other games you meet you meet some. That's hard to explain as well how you meet them, but yeah. Anyway, so they have to fight this. They had to fight this flood. They had to try and kill this flood, right? And I think blah blah blah, blah things happen. War happens. After a long time, they find a way to. I think this is like the rundown. I don't know the advanced lore behind it, but they managed to contain the last bit of the flood, and I believe it's in installation 4, the 4th Halo ring, which we're in, and we just laid it out. Now, the Halo rings were built for one purpose. It wasn't to kill. They weren't there. They were the weapons. they're not there to kill just for no reason. They're there to stop a future flood outbreak. They're there to in the situation, right? I really don't want to spoil it. In the situation where the flood are to possibly take over the universe, the rings are to be initiated. I don't want to spoil it. Are you sure? Are you sure? I can say it. I can tell you. Okay. If the flood was to ever escape again and cause an invasion across the universe, like the Forerunner War was a universe war, that's how dangerous the flood was. It would infect. It would continuously infect. It would just keep going. If in the situation the flood was to take over again, the rings were to be initiated and wipe the universe. They were designed to completely evaporate the universe, get rid of it, to stop the flood. Each Halo ring is located in a different sector of the universe, and they're all linked. They're not next to each other. They're like you can't even find them. They're that far away. We only stumble across them in future games. Yeah, that's kind of like the past lore. Yeah, that's that. It's coming back to me now. It's explained in like Halo 3. Is it touched on? It's touched on in Halo 4, kind of. You meet Forerunner. In Halo 4, you meet a Forerunner that has been in hibernation for 10,000 years. So you learn a bit more about that. But at that point, the flood aren't an issue. Yeah. So that's the purpose of the Halo rings. They're a weapon. Now, if the Halo rings get in the wrong hands, yeah. I'll leave it at that. So that to be fair, they're not like not like massive spoilers, but it does. You slowly learn about the purpose and what they're for as you play, as the lore like develops itself. But that's the general idea. These Halo rings were, they just blow up. Well, they don't blow up. I don't actually know how. Do I know? I might know. I don't know. Yeah, that's that. I think. Right, back to playing. I completely forgot about that, to be honest with you. I completely forgot about that. I think it just like jogged my mind. Actually, I want to double check that. Imagine if I'm lying and it all. That's it, right? The Halo, if it when activated, all life would be eliminated through the flood, through the rings. They're geniuses. The Forerunners were geniuses, right? You eliminate all life and you restart evolution. You restart. The only thing that will be left is bacteria. Yeah. Any questions? I think that covers the basis of like the entire Halo lore. and what's to come in the next like 3 games, the 1, 2, and 3. Halo 4 and 5, by the way, yeah, they have slightly no correlation to any of this. Yeah. No, what's going on? Yeah. Okay. By the way, the Covenant have absolutely no idea what the rings can do. The UNSC, the Human Space Force, only learn about the ring's power. I don't even know it's at the end of Halo 1. It might be the end of Halo 1. If not, I think it's Halo 2. Yeah, it might be Halo 2. Yeah, it's really cool. Anything else to say? I don't think so. That's like the basis of it. And obviously, I haven't really spoiled what goes on in Halo 2 and 3. There's still like a lot of events happen. What I will tell you though is that the Covenant have no idea what the Halo rings can do. Absolutely no idea. But what they do believe is that so there's like these priests, and these priests kind of like tell people what to do. And because they're all religious and their religion, they think the Halo rings are part of their religion, and they want to try and activate them. There's a reason why they want to try and get to that control room. Yeah. Okay. So there's still, I haven't spoiled things like I haven't spoiled like the major plot of like 2 and 3. Yeah. So we'll keep going. But yeah, I completely forgot about a lot of that. What did I think? I think before like earlier, I think like I just remembered that like in my head I was just like, oh, Halo rings are weapons, we need to turn them off. But actually it goes so more in depth, and it just came back to me. Right, we've been speaking. Right, let me get back into this. The Halo lore gets like in Halo 1 the lore's sick, and then I think in Halo 2 they developed the idea of the Halo rings. Yeah, there's still a lot to find out. Oh, he just one hit me? He's on the Halo. You can't really stop the flood. You can't really... it just keeps spreading. So I think what they managed to do, and I don't know the actual details on that, is they managed to contain it. Oh, this might be perfect actually. You see on the bottom left, those like blue shields. I think they were prison cells. Not prison cells, but like containers, I think. This is why this place is so infected. I think they contain the flood so that it can't, so it suppress, like it stops the spread. Because you can't just like, the only way you'd be able to get rid of the flood is by activating the Halo rings. But that would, yeah, because the only way you can stop the flood is by eliminating all life. Because then the flood has nothing to eat, has nothing to live off. That's the idea there. If there's no life for the flood to live off, the flood dies. While there's life, the flood will always be a thing. So, yeah, that's that. I don't know how they managed to contain the flood. It was a massive Forerunner flood war. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that they contained it. Right, let's keep going. Where's he gone? He's on this way. I've got no grenades. Great. Ward on the roof. I think now that I've done that like in-depth discussion, I don't think I'll forget. I don't think I'll forget that now. Oh, I just remembered that I died, didn't I? I was like, why am I going through here again?
Your environment suit should serve you well when the flood begins to alter the atmosphere. You are a planet.
Let's keep moving. And as you can see, we've kind of given we've given the flood life. The flood now has life to live off, and it's out. I gotta be careful of that rocket launcher, otherwise we're gonna die again. Whoa!
Your environment suit should serve you well when the flood begins to alter the atmosphere. You are a planet.
I need your gun. Jesus. Boom. Oh crap. Ah!
We must keep
Right. Maybe I'm going too fast. Maybe I should take it a bit slower. See, the Covenant, like the war's against the Covenant, but like this like completely opens up everything. Like now it's not just the Covenant. You've got an unstoppable virus. Well, it's not a virus, it's... I wouldn't know how you directly... Well, it says it's that powder. But I don't think it's powder. It's not the powder anymore, I don't think.
your environment suit should serve you well when the flood begins to alter the atmosphere. You are a good planner.
I'm just gonna run through him. He's got a rocket launcher. Oh! No, don't make it to the end. Yeah, it's I'm happy that we played Rouge first. A lot of people will do like the release order. You can do that, but if you're new, no, if you're new, I'll definitely play the new Master Chief Collection order. Yeah, I mean, in the early game, like in a way, the game's kind of changed. It's like you've gone from like thinking this was just the Covenant, and then we've like landed on this Halo. Covenant want to use it as a weapon to kill the humans, but really it goes way like deep. And then the Covenant kind of get like not forgotten about, but they're now less important. You know, I think there's normally a checkpoint around here. Hang on. If I remember right. Or not.
Your environment suit should serve you well when the flood begins to alter. You are the planet.
Yeah, I was just going on what you were saying. Is the mind to going a little crazy? Oh, it's a checkpoint. I think so. I think in one of the cutscenes, you kind of see him go. You kind of see him like malfunction a bit. And as far as from what he says, he hasn't been in contact with any of the monitors. So 343 is like I think is one of the last monitors. You know, I think I remember getting stuck on this area before. It's a hard area because there's so many enemies. Did he turn red? Yeah, that's him.
Your environment suit should serve you well when the flood begins to alter the atmosphere. You
When he turned red. That's in malfunction. He's past his expiry date. Whoa, that was a near-death experience. Right, these don't stop spawning. At all. Oh, I think I might have killed that the rocket launcher guy with the grenade. Oh, I did. Boom. No! Yeah, it is. 343 Industries was named after 343 Guilty Spark. 343 Industries only develop Halo content. They're currently working on porting the Master Chief Collection and also Halo Infinite. Whoa, get back down. It's intense. I don't know where, I haven't seen a checkpoint. They also made Halo Wars 2, I believe. Oh yeah, Halo Wars exists. Yeah, Halo is a real-time strategy, top-down RTS. Yeah, I think when Halo 1 was in development, they first wanted it to be an RTS, I believe. So Halo Wars was kind of like, this is what Halo might have looked like. Whoa. Yeah. Halo was, well, I liked it. Well, I think all Halo fans like it, but non-Halo fans aren't like, I don't think they like it as much. It is canon as well, I believe. The events that take place in Wars are canon. They're set years before the events of Reach as well.
I would conjecture that the other species currently on the installation is responsible for releasing the flood.
Yeah,
They
the Covenant.
seem most persistent in their attempts to access restricted areas.
You know, compared to Reach, I think we would have beat Reach by now, you know. Compared to Reach and its mission length, the original Halo game, like the Master Chief games, were a lot longer than mission sizes. It was one of the biggest. I remember playing a lot of Wars when it first came out. Yeah, you can't really be that. Well, look at StarCraft. StarCraft is massive. It's huge. It's still huge, and it's a PC RTS. Have you heard of the game Supreme Commander? I believe that was also a big RTS on console. I think it was on console. No, I'm not. Oh, that's amazing. Oh great, I know weapons. Oh, you absolute fool. Was it PC before console? Right. Because I remember I have friends that used to play a lot of it on console, and I think like a few months ago we all bought it on PC. I had to try it. Yeah, I think that game was a big console RTS. I think for console first. Oh yeah, because it would have been 360 exclusive, wasn't it? I think Halo Wars was also the first ported Halo game to PC. Yeah. Year and a half. It's keep moving, I think that's what I need to do. It's kind of unlimited ammo in a way, because enemies will just keep spawning with the guns you're using. Oh, healing, nice. I'm meant to be going this way, there we go. Welcome back, monitor.
Why, naturally, the flood is simply too dangerous to release, and mass sterilization protocols may again need to be enacted. Of course, samples were emptier after the last catastrophic outbreak.
Yeah, with a... I remember well, obviously I played Reach with a controller, and I never thought, well, it was okay, it was slow though. I remember it being slow. Actually, I bet, like, Halo, obviously it was, I bet it, obviously it was massive that, like, this RTS game was, like, console exclusive. I bet it caught a lot of, like, attention. Yeah, like, like how Mezuki makes you fast in FPS. It's fast with, like, any, actually it makes you fast with a lot of other things, but a lot of stuff. Boom. Oh. Holy crap, I got another achievement. When I get achievements, it's big because I got all the main achievements when I played it on console. In Alex. Yeah, I haven't actually seen like it being played in non-VR, but I know already that it doesn't work. It won't work as well. Right, this achievement is for collecting 9,000 medals. Oh, some of the golden ones as well. That's good. That means I played a lot of Halo.
Federation was specifically built to study and contain the flood. Their survival as a race was dependent upon it. I am grateful to see that some of them survived to reproduce.
Oh, he just explained that. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, he just explained that
Hello.
it was built to contain the flood and study them. So, yeah, I could imagine to be honest. Something I noticed, which is kind of old, is how you don't even have to be next to the enemies for them to melee you. Got him. This is an intense mission, and
Activate the security.
even though it's like the same over and over, it's quite satisfying? I don't know if that's the right word. Oh crap. You have to hold it in here. Okay, bring it on. Whatever. I might watch it after, you know. I want to actually see what it was like in non-VR. So many enemies, that's the thing. If your shields are down, the flood can attack you. They can't really do much damage when you got your shields up. Oh, the door opened. Go, 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 go. Pick up health. Got it.
Please stay close. Time is short.
The reason like 343 trusts me is because like, well, I'm clearly of some use. Like Master Chief has this armor that he has like armor that can pretty much like defend himself against the flood because they can't really get in. Also, Master Chief has an in-depth, a wide array of skills. Right. This is a long mission. I'll go along this one as well. What am I doing? Floor 4. 4th floor. Tools, guns, keys to super weapons. Oh yes. I think so. You remember that thing at the beginning? It's called the index. We have to grab that. That's a key. To activate the ring. Hang on a sec. Oh. We don't know what the rings do yet. So... yeah, we're getting the key to activate the ring, and we don't actually know its purpose. Yeah. 343's mindset is 343's mindset is floods escaped, activate rings. Yeah, all the floors are pretty much the same. Like, it's repetitive, but to be fair, it's quite satisfying. I don't know, like. Just going through all the levels. And so you're going like defeating all of them. So wait. Oh. Yeah, it's not the best viewing experience because yeah, you're literally seeing the exact same thing over and over. But it's quite, yeah, it is satisfying to like just slowly go through. Oh crap. Did I go the wrong way? Oh no, we gotta wait for the door to open. Skip, yeah. All's health. Yeah, because you're pretty much just, well, you're watching the same scenes over and over. Yeah, Halo is on PC. I believe it was the first ported Halo game ever. At one point, it was the only Halo game on PC.
The Flood are already hard at work preparing your vessel. Its parasitic system monitors the Flood's intelligence.
Yeah, so it just said that the Flood are fixing our vessel. And by that it means that that they've taken over like the vessel. The Pillar of Orient, I think so. Hang on. I don't know whether the monitor has confused our ship, like us, with the Covenant, and he's talking about the Covenant ship, or if he's talking about the Pillar of Autumn. Either way, the Flood's out now, so the Flood probably has got to the Pillar of Autumn. Yeah, I'm interested in playing Halo Wars. You know, I haven't played 2. Halo Wars 2 released I don't think it's as good as 1. I can't remember, but it's an actual sequel to Halo Wars 1.
Flood are already trying to prepare your vessel. Its parasitic nature belies the flood's intelligence.
Holy crap. With this, I think with that, what? I think we're close now. I think being able to sprint in reach, that sped a lot of stuff up as well.
The flood are already hard at preparing your vessel. Its parasitic nature belies the flood's intelligence.
Oh, my hand's starting to hurt now. This is intense. It's like it's the same over and over, but it's
We must.
how close is Lonely? Left. Wait, am I going the wrong way? No.
The flood are already hard at preparing your vessel. Parasitic nature belies the flood's intelligence.
Oh, we got stuck. The Blitz microtrain. Wait, is that what the currency was called or whatever? Or was that like a mode? Was that one of the mode? I can't remember. I think I remember playing the open beta for it. Never actually like bought it, whatever. What time is it? Come on! I can do this. I can do this. Need to move on from this mission.
The flood are already hard at preparing your vessel. Its parasitic nature belies the flood's intelligence.
Playing on cards, eh? Oh, is it? I think that was in the close. I remember playing. I remember playing that in the open beta. The cards were the units, weren't they? Real money. Oh, so it's pay to win. Uh-oh. By the way, Bungie developed Halo Wars 1, 343 oh wait, we'll have to check that out. I don't know if 343 actually developed Wars 2. Yeah, the single. I'm not interested in the single player because from what I've heard, it's directly linked to the first campaign and the events that happen in that. Actually, it takes place straight after the end of 1. Oh crap. Shield. No! No! Let me live. Let me live. P43 and creative. Yeah.
The energy barrier surrounding the index
Not
will
Bungie.
deactivate when we reach the ground floor.
You didn't see that?
You may now retrieve the index. Protocol requires that I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall into the hands of the Flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The Flood is spreading. We must hurry.
Finally. Oh. Yeah, so this. Hang on, let's. Yeah.
Which means that any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a potential vector. Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Splendid, shall we? Oh, hello. Unfortunately, my usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to an end. Protocol does not allow units with my classification to perform a task as important as the reunification of the index with the core. That final step is reserved for you, Reclaimer. Odd. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, really?
Cortana.
I've spent the last 12 hours cooped up in here watching you toady about, helping that thing get set to slit our throats.
Hold on now. He's a friend.
Oh, I didn't realize. He's your pal, is he? Your chum? Do you have any idea what that bastard almost made you do?
Yes. Activate Halo's defenses and destroy the Flood, which is why we brought the index to the control center.
You mean this?
A construct in the core? That is absolutely unacceptable.
Sod off!
What impertinence! I shall purge you at once!
You sure that's a good idea?
How dare you? I'll...
Do what? I have the index. You can just float and sputter.
Enough! The Flood is spreading. If we activate Halo's defenses, we can wipe them out.
You have no idea how this ring works, do you? Why the Forerunners built it? Halo doesn't kill Flood. It kills their food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. We're all equally edible. The only way to stop the Flood is to starve them to death. And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life. You don't believe me? Ask him.
Is it true?
More or less. Technically, this installation's pulse has a maximum effective radius of 25,000 light years. But once the others follow suit, this galaxy will be quite devoid of life. Or at least any life with sufficient biomass to sustain the Flood. But you already knew that. I mean, how couldn't you?
Left out that little detail, did he?
We have followed outbreak containment procedure to the letter. You were with me each step of the way as we managed this crisis.
Chief, I'm picking up movement.
Why would you hesitate to do what you've already done?
We need to go right now.
Last time you asked me, if it were my choice, would I do it? Having had considerable time to ponder your query, my answer has not changed. There is no choice. We must activate the ring.
Get us out of here.
If you are unwilling to help, I will simply find another. Still, I must have the index. Give your construct to me, or I will be forced to take it from you.
That's not going to happen.
So be it. Save his head. Dispose of the rest.
Look out!
That's what we leave it. Yeah, that explained that that basic well, what the ring was for. Whoa. This is mission 8. How many missions have we done today? Oh, we've only done 2. We've done 2 missions. That's how long they were. So we might beat it. No, actually, I don't think we will beat it. So that's why you're comfortable talking about it. Wait, which? Well, there you get. Well, because it gets announced this earlier on. Yeah. It's like it's not announced like in Halo 3. It's like an early on thing. Like Halo isn't just that as well. A lot more goes on, which is exciting. Yeah. But we can't. Once we beat Halo 1, you gotta wait for Halo 2. We gotta wait for Halo 3, ODST, Halo 4. Don't freeze again. Okay, I didn't freeze that time. Yeah. The lore gets really interesting. It develops even further. It's like it's not just like stop Covenant from activating rings. It goes even further. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna beat it on Monday. There's a lot. Seeing how in like 2.5 hours we did 2 missions. I think the next mission. I think Halo 1's probably one of the longest Halos actually. It took a while. That mission, I'll admit that from my perspective, it's hard, but it's also satisfying. From a viewer's perspective, I completely understand how boring that was. The only thing interesting from that was probably watching me die and like have some like epic moments where I eventually win. Yeah. Yeah. If there's any questions, I could. I don't know if. Oh, I think if there are any more questions. Yeah, let me check how many frame drops. Oh, there's been no frame drops since the beginning. When I clicked the go live button, it dropped like 50 frames. We're on like 60, so yeah, we lose half an hour, but it's half an hour of lag either way. Yeah. So yeah, understand the basic law of Halo. Um, like I said many times, it only progresses. Like, you know, what's going to happen with this ring? What's going to happen? Um, what's going to, there's 7 rings. What the hell? We're on the 4th one. The basic idea with the flood being on the ring is, well, what I think I just heard him say. Well, so they wanted to keep some flood for some research. Now the Forerunners, have the opportunity. Wait. One sec. Okay, that would be spoiler, I think. Okay. The Forerunners activated the ring. The rings. They activated them. But they wanted to keep. They wanted to keep some flood behind. Actually, no. Well, they wanted to keep some flood behind to do research. So the monitors. That's what the Forerunners left behind to do the research. However, for like 4,000 years, 3,000 years, they've kind of been inactive. Some of them. The flood were kept in stasis on the ring. They were kept for research purposes. I'm reading this off a thing, by the way. So that hopefully one day a cure could be found, if it was ever to happen again. Here's something. Technically, the flood is not alive. It's not a living species. It's a parasite, but not the kind of bug parasite, but more like a virus or sickness. The Halo rings were never designed to kill and destroy the flood. It was designed to kill every living thing existing in the whole galaxy to starve the flood. Flood starving would devolve it. It doesn't really remove it. Yeah, so right. You can starve the flood, but you can't actually. That doesn't mean it's gone. All of the assignment. Yeah, I think he finished the research projects, and then he went into hibernation. And obviously we woke him up. The Covenant did, actually. The Covenant got too far. The Covenant kind of, yeah. I'm just reading this. Floods exist after the Halos. Was to store them in installations called to contain flood for studying for potential cure. Yeah, like you can starve the flood, but you can't actually get rid of it. So what they did was the foot. Yeah, right. Every time I'm reading stuff, a lot of this is actually explained in things like Halo 3 and Halo 4. So it's like it's slowly coming back to me every time. Yeah, so the Forerunners sacrificed themselves in hopes that the technology they left behind would find a cure for the flood. Well, the Forerunners didn't just sacrifice themselves, they sacrificed the entire all living species in the galaxy, hoping that their technology would be able to develop a cure against the flood. Yeah, just imagine it as it's a bad thing. That's there we go. Bad thing. Not good. Don't let it get in. At least one cell. What did it say? Technically, food. It's a parasite, but not the kind of bug parasite, but more like a virus or sickness. That's obviously like some user, with his own idea of it. Yeah. One of the biggest questions I'm seeing here is why the flood was still alive, and it's because like the rings didn't like eliminate. I think I confuse it with this as well. One of the most confused things is people think that the rings killed the flood. Wait, that's what I thought. I thought it was a weapon to kill the flood. The rings were, but before, and what it really is, it's to starve the flood. You can't. It's not a living thing. You can't just kill it. It'll still be. You got to find a cure. The Forerunners kept living samples of dormant flood biomass on each Halo ring. This was to allow the monitors of each ring to study the flood in order to attempt to find a cure, just in case an outbreak were to somehow occur again. The Forerunners never anticipated us, the Covenant, coming and letting them loose. I think that was the problem. Yeah. That's that thing. Oh, I love Halo. Yeah. Tomorrow. Well, we plan to do Animal Crossing. If you want, though, we can. Wait, so I don't mind. We can either do Animal Crossing, or we can like carry on with Halo. Get it out of the way. I'll probably do a day stream on Sunday, but not Saturday. With the day stream just being like a bit of Animal Crossing. Yeah. Oh yeah. And also I think it's dead important playing it tomorrow because the museum's opening, so there'll be the art gallery, and also that we get to see the new Nook's Cranny as well. Oh yeah, the tarantula. I gotta catch it. Yeah. Okay. 9 p.m. Yeah. Yeah, there's only so much I can get out of Animal Crossing. So 9 p.m. Yeah. When do they come out? Tarantulas. Evening. From what I think it's 6 p.m. plus, I believe. So any time after 6 p.m. So yeah, we're fine. I think so. I'll double check that and then we can end for today. They're super rare, by the way. They're like shark levels of rare. between 7 p.m. and 4 a.m. Yeah, 9 to 11. We'll do the super rare, like, so I'll keep my eye out for them, but I won't guarantee we'll catch one. Because we've done evening Animal Crossing streams before, and we didn't even spot one. So yeah. So yeah. This weekend then 9 to 11, Saturday, Sunday, we'll do Animal Crossing. And I think on Sunday day I might do Euro. Are they? I think they are, yeah. They're the rarest bug insect. Yeah, on the ground. You'll see you just see them like around anywhere, just like a dragonfly flies around. They'll be on the ground somewhere. You just have to keep your eye out. So what we could do is just keep our eye out on, like, and see if we can spot it. Yeah, it's a low chance we might spot one. We haven't spot one before, but we could spot one. Just, yeah. So there's no guarantee. Right. Yeah. That's it then. Thanks for watching. Even though that one mission was a bit of a drag, and also me like blowing my nose down the mic. I was doing it. I was like, oh, I probably can't hear that. I was like, this is later than the game. Yeah. As a terms and conditions thing, Halo 1 is the longest and is considered one of the hardest as well, I think. Considering I beat Halo 3 on my last playthrough, like one go in one sitting, Halo 1 is definitely one of the hardest. If you're okay, yeah. Well, thanks for asking. I just had an itchy nose. It felt like a cold, but it was itchy, like. Right. Yeah. That's it then. You know the schedule. I'll see you in a bit. See you soon.